from Snowshoe Mountain in Snowshoe, West Virginia. We are here for the 2017 USA Cycling Mountain Bike Nationals. This is your recap show and also your preview show. We're starting with Wednesday's action, and then we're going to move on to Thursday's preview of the action that is coming up probably for today when you are hearing this. On Wednesday, it was mainly an Enduro day. That's what we focused our attention on. We had the first 4 stages of the Enduro National Championship. If you're not familiar with how Enduro works, it's kind of like downhill, not as extreme, but the participants will ride 8 different sections on the course. They are very technical sections or stages, and whoever is fastest at the end of the day on all of those 8 stages is your winner. So 4 stages on Wednesday, 4 stages on Thursday. For Wednesday stages, quickly, let me just give you the winners of your pro men. That is Seamus Powell. Seamus Powell, not your winner, excuse me, but your leader in the clubhouse after 4 stages. And for your pro open women, your leader is Joanna Pedersen. Again, they have 4 more stages on Thursday, but we're going to take a look at the highlights of what happened today on course for Wednesday's Enduro. Along with the Enduro highlights that we just looked at, I also want to take a closer look, do a little analysis just of Enduro lines. The cool thing about Enduro is that the course can be pretty wide in some sections. That gives each rider the opportunity to try out different lines. It truly is a choose-your-own-adventure type event out here. And we had one section, this is stage 2, and there's a big drop-off there. We were there filming for a while, and it was really interesting to see the different lines that each of the participants took. So for instance, our first look here, first we see just the middle, straight down the middle, and then to our right, the riders left. Wow. Then we see our plate number 1, who is actually second on the leaderboard after 4 stages. Really interesting move here. He goes all the way to our left and stays there. Only rider that we saw coming down this portion of the stage that stayed to that far left. Next rider up, and we're going to see this sort of serpentine move. We're seeing the rider start from our far right, move all the way to our far left before exiting in the middle. Next, we have a lot of riders. There seemed to be a line that was starting to become more popular that was to our extreme right, hugging those trees. When we first got there, it didn't look like a line at all, but it definitely became one that was more popular as the faster riders came through. And to finish it up, we just have straight down the middle. Grip it in, rip it, slide a little at the bottom, and get out. Again, Enduro, that's the cool thing about this event. It always changes. You really get to choose how you want to be there. And since it's all time, since a lot of it is downhill, it really comes to your decision making and your technical ability. We also got our first look at cross country. Lots of non-championship races today. We'll start having our age category championships later in the week, and then on the weekend we have our pro races. This course does have a few pro-only sections, and we got a really good look at one of those today. If you build a rock garden and you put it right near where everybody is going to be, you're going to get spectators even on practice days, and that's what we saw today. This is something that's common in the World Cup races all the way down to these national championships and just your weekend races. If you have time to practice, when it comes to the hard sections, everybody's going to stop, they're going to get off their bike, they're going to take a close look, they're going to make sure that they have the right lines, and they're going to watch everybody else ride this section first to make sure that they have the correct line picked out. So let's take a look at this rock section. We have a lot of people riding. You can see that when we're looking at it, our right, the rider's left, that seems to be the really popular line that most riders were gravitating towards. There were a couple riders that were starting more towards our left, riding down the middle and over to the right, and that seemed to be a better exit strategy for them when they were coming to the bottom. The brave riders were going all the way on their right, our left. There was a couple sections that they were actually getting a little air off of there. We caught up with Kerry Werner on this section.
What's the right line?
When in doubt, air it out.
Air it out? I like that.
So you're going right side and you're going to gap it.
All the way.
All right, hold on, then I'm getting in position.
I actually haven't ridden it yet, so I'm not really sure about it. Well, definitely right side. I don't have 12 inches of travel.
All right, I'm ready.
You can see, though, the problem with it as we look at Kerry's run is that when you're exiting it, you can come out really hot, and it's tough to make that left and then right-hand chicane at the bottom to continue on the course, and you're going to be running right into the tape. So you need a lot of technical ability through the rocks and then a lot of control because you're carrying speed once you're through if you want to try that faster right-hand line. Finally, we also took a look at the dual slalom courses. Practice today. We have qualifying and our championship races happening on Thursday. Great course, and check out these aerial views that we were able to capture. That's it for your recap and preview show. Please join us again tomorrow where we'll have all the updated coverage for what happened on Thursday, and also we'll look ahead to Friday. Follow all the action on USA Cycling's Twitter feed and also on Instagram, and we will talk to you tomorrow.